set. Back bro, looking sharp, that's a safe bet. Click live, vibe high. Little red dot and we touching the sky. Overlay tight, name in the corner. Chat blowing up, I'm the proud one. One love, one scene. Whole world watching through a small screen. I'm on stream like a boss. Look at me, I never lost. Every move say I'm a pro. From the intro to the outro, I'm on stream like a boss. Turn it up, pay the cost. Every frame steady, clean, and slow. Virtual king, let the whole world know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Smooth fade, switch view. Game on deck, then I cut to the crew. Alerts pop, heads nod. Chat spam crowns for the avatar guide. Good light, sound pure. Hit that joke and they asking for more. Hands up, hearts rain. Feeling like a show in a big stadium. I'm on stream like a boss. Look at me, I never lost. Every move say I'm a pro. From the intro to the outro, I'm on stream like a boss. Turn it up, pay the cost. Every frame steady, clean, and slow. Virtual king, let the whole world know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look sharp, think fast. Every little second gonna make it last. Big smile, cool tone. Make the whole net feel like home. From the lobby to the last raid, every little detail, that's how kings are made. Click share, run that. Whole timeline say yeah. We coming back, back. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Check the cam. I'm on stream like a boss. Look at me, I never lost. Every move say I'm a pro. From the intro to the outro, I'm on stream like a boss. Turn it up, pay the cost. Every frame steady, clean, and slow. Virtual king, let the whole world know. Whoa,
Whoa, whoa,
whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
whoa.
Check the cam, my people. Ha ha, my people. Check the cam. We are live. We are ready to go. 2-6. Today is that day. What do they call it? National Quitters Day. Happy Quitters Day. What is that? Today is the day, the second Friday of January, that they say most people quit those resolution goals. Well, I'm going to show you today how you can do what our 3 C's, our 3B, we got so many acronyms around here, how you can get clear, consistent, and client ready with our 3 B's. The 3 B's that only matter in your business are your brand, your bank account, and your business. How to get focused and ready for it. So let me tell you a little secret that you may not know. Video is the king. And I don't care how you do it, what platform you use, what streaming software you use. You got to be able to articulate yourself clear and concise. Stop the rambling, my people. Attention is the commodity of the internet now. They say the human brain has the less attention span than a goldfish. Can you believe that we can't pay attention? Okay. So, point an example. How many times do you do a stream? How many times you get on and you feel like I'm just talking to myself because no one's there? Well, guess what? Time to change it. But you got to be able to want to do it, right? Or do you want 2027 to come around and then you be sitting there talk about this is a new year, new me? That's BS. Nothing changes unless you change it. Do I have a thing where it says that? Hold on. Let me see if I got this. Where's that at? Where's that at? Where's that at? Where's it at? Let's see. Okay, let me hear this. Eugene says that's not true. It's about trust, not attention. I love that perspective, and I welcome everyone's perspective in that. But Eugene, it's not. It's not about trust, because how many times have you bought a product, or anyone else out there listening, how many times have you bought a product without knowing what the company does? You do it on Amazon all the time. You don't trust that company. You don't know them, right? You may trust Amazon, but you don't know who you're buying from. It's about attention. Why does Domino's, why does Mercedes or some other companies, not Mercedes as much, they do it occasionally, but why do they run commercials over and over again? You already know what the product is, right? They run it because they need to stay in your mind frame. They need to stay top of mind. That's why they run it over and over again. And that's great. And again, this is an Compass thing, right? Not everyone does it, right? It's just like when they say niche down, right? You niche down specific, right? And so forth. And it's good. Eugene is in a different space, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, as a new business owner or someone who wants to scale, what you need to do, right? This may not apply to everyone, but attention is the number one game. That's why you see commercials ran over and over again. That's why you will hear a radio ad over and over again. It's not that they need directly new clients. Domino's doesn't need new clients. People know what pizza is. You won't see that commercial anywhere else, right? Except for the place that they want it to be. So let me show you a couple of things here really quick as we join in. First off, I'm going to invite you to come into our space and join our school community. Number one thing that we're doing is show you how to stream like a boss. Because here's what happens. Let's say, okay, let's go with Eugene's thought there. And let's go with trust. Let me take that down for 1 second. All right, let's go with trust. Okay. You get on camera and you start going, so this is what I like. Do you trust that person? No, right? Because they sound like they're not confident enough to deliver what you are trying to do. Right? You got your knowledge. You know, how many times have you watching someone else perform or they're in a space and you're like, that's not true. I can deliver information better than that. I can coach better than that. But they're successful, or their version of success. Success is determined differently from different people. And you're saying to yourself, I can deliver better than that. But no one sees you. No one knows you. No one gets the opportunity to trust you. So let's go there, right? You still need to be visible enough for people to trust you. You need to be seen enough for people to trust you. And I'm going to tell you the truth. The algorithm is not your friend to get you to be seen. Why is a company, social media is a company, my people. Why would they want to let you and your business go to someplace else? They want to keep you on their platform. So they're not going to show your video to as many people, right? Now, I am a person who believes in proof. So if you go look at some of my videos, I've got some on here to show you. I've done lives where I've had 1,000 people. We've got to record about 1,500 people. I don't need to be a good salesperson if I'm getting 1,500 people inside of our events, right? I've done some where there's 1, there's 2, there's 0. I'm streaming right now to a few different places, right? Because my whole purpose now is to get you to this challenge. The first 50 people will get in for free. The information will be inside of the chat. I think my team is actually dropping that right about now. Come in, learn how to be confident on camera, learn how to stream consistently, and then also attract clients. First 50 people coming in free before that goes up. You're gonna learn things kind of like this, right? Did you know that camera angles determine if people trust you? So let's go back to that kind of thought, right? I definitely believe and agree with you, Eugene. There is a factor of trust, but trust comes from you being confident in your space. You're not going to buy from someone who comes up and says, well, I think my product will work for you. Yeah, it should, right? Trust still goes into confidence. I have to believe that you can get the job done before I can trust you, right? People say no, like, and trust. It's a little different. First, I got to like you before I want to get to know you. So your personality needs to be there first as well. But take a look at this really quick. So some things like this is what you're going to learn. I tell people often, if they got a laptop, bring it up because you're looking down and looking at a person, right? You're being talked at, right? Those kind of things right there. Your camera angle, if it comes right to your eye, you're forgettable. And again, that comes to visibility. It comes to being seen. If you are forgettable and forgotten, no one will remember you. Because let's break it up. First, let me tell you this. Camera angle slightly above. That's where I got mine at right there, where the camera is above it. I think I've shown pictures of that several times. And if you come into our community, let me back that up. When you come into our community, you're going to learn how to do some of those things right there. So let me show you this here and tell you this here really quick. Oh, wrong button. See that my people, when I tell y'all don't worry about live and you're going to make mistakes, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. But let's take a look at Kinga really quick before I jump into that. Kinga says, hey, thank me for helping out with the pitch. She feels confident now going into the world and sharing her pitch. Kinga used to say her pitch like most people do. They ramble. They talk, and guess what? A person loses interest in what you're saying within the first 10 to 15 seconds if you don't know how to clearly articulate your goal, your vision of what you're doing, right? That song at the very beginning, The Virtual King, I'm coming into the world and I'm letting you know how to do it. You don't have to believe me. Wait till 2027 comes and see if you're saying the same exact thing. This is my year, new me, right? You expect different results by doing the same thing. And that's not going to happen. It's not. Don't let quitter's day come next year and you quit. Don't even quit this year. Today's the day. It might have been tough. You're out there saying to yourself, oh, you know what? Let me just rebrand. That's another thing I've heard. Rebrand. My people, I don't care if you feel like it's tough. It is tough. You're talking and you're still on mute. People are not listening to you because they just like reels. They see another live. They see another. We teach you how to structure yourself in a way that people are going to pay attention. I challenge anyone to prove me wrong. Like Eugene, I love when someone says, hey, this is different, but just don't bail on it, right? Just don't come in and say a piece of be disruptive and then leave. I offer you to come on to screen, to come here, and I guarantee you, if you're listening to this, bring anyone you want and see if I'm lying. I'm not. My people, the question is simple. How bad do you want it? This is your business. Are you going to work for it? And I challenge anyone who steps into this space and says, hey, Lion, that's wrong. Please, let me show you where I'm at versus where you're at. You're still struggling. I promise you. I guarantee you. You're still worrying about clients. I had 15 clients last year. 15, that's it. Because I positioned myself to be in a space that I chose to be different. And I want to show you how to do that as well. How many of you remember a few years ago, and let me see if I can find it, there was a company, Payless. They sold their shoes. If you know Payless, they're in the malls. Usually they're maybe, just lower income kind of families and so forth like that. That's kind of what the shoes are meant for, Payless. Those shoes aren't going to last as long. A few years ago, let me find it really quick. It's not there. Okay, cool. I will bring it on the screen. So they had a company, and they changed the name to Palazzi. Right? It sounds really funny. Let me just bring this on screen, and I'll tell you the story really quick. So Payless and Palazzi. Payless chose to take their shoes, same exact shoes, taken into Beverly Hills and a few other kind of well-off established cities like that. And as you can see here, Payless the shoe sauce, and then Palazzi. Payless sold their same exact shoes in Palazzi. They just branded up the name of the company. They made it look good, like this here, with the statue, everything like that, versus the other shoe store that just kind of looked normal. And then they sold those same exact shoes for $3,000 to $10,000. Yes, go research the story. They decided to come off mute. They decided to take their brand, like I did. I was initially selling our company's brand and company services for X dollars. I decided to take it to a high-level company in space and elevate it. Same services, jazz up a little bit, but started charging between $5,000 and $10,000. Payless did the same. Now they Told the people afterwards this was a test, and they gave them their money back. And people were like, "I think this is worth $3,000." And people in the city, inner cities, were paying $25 for the shoes. Why can't you do the same thing? It's because you don't know how to, and that's what we're offering you. I'm telling you now, first 50 people come in for free, and we're going to teach you how to brand yourself so you sound confident. You know how to position yourself differently. You're going to stop struggling for those clients, worrying about leads. 15 clients last year. And we've already signed 5 again from repeat and plus other ones from this year. You do the math already, 9 days in, and we signed contracts because we renewed them roughly the same time. Between $5,000 and $10,000. And I'm not about money, I'm about freedom. I'm about enjoying these moments with your friends, your family, and not stressing on that business. I asked you earlier, how bad do you want it? Yes? Are you willing to be that only light that's in that building right there at 3 o'clock in the morning while everyone else is asleep working on your business? Are you willing to be in that space on that computer with that light on, doing what you need to do? Are you willing to learn how to strategically talk and engage and be engaging in this space with your customers? I did a presentation yesterday, and I spoke about fashion, women's fashion, women's fashion. But I was showing how to be engaging inside of a space that I knew really nothing about. And you should have seen some of the looks when I talked about a pleat. I was saying, and this is the pleat on the dress. Like, how does he know that, right? Because I do not, in my concept, simple. Oh, let's go back. See that? Look at that. That's the second time. Let me see if I can bring that back real quick. I hit that button. Look at that. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change that up. But that is all about you being able to deliver your content to the people who need to be there. You do not want to be quitting before you even get a chance to begin. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to wrap this up. I'm checking really quick if I got any more comments and so forth like that. What's up? I see you out there. Hello. Thank you for joining. Hey, my people, this virtual king, the avatar god is coming. This year, I am not holding back any of my greatness. If I'm too great for you to be around, and you don't deserve to be here. Our community is growing. The people in there, go ask them about what we deliver. I don't have time for fluff. I don't have time to tell you that you're great when you're not. You've dealt with that already. And those people told you were great because they just wanted your money. That's it. And then you found out, like, this isn't really working. And they were like, oh, well, stay with me a little bit longer. If it's not great, it's not great. I'm going to tell you the truth, my friends, because guess what? Let me see if I can get to that one really quick. I think that one's right. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, that one works. Your pitch, it sucks. It does. That's okay. Mine did too, until I got to a point where I was ready to learn how to do it. You asked me, how did I get in this position? How was I able to reach the top 10 to be able to work with Damon John of Shark Tank? I didn't make it to the number 1. No, I got in the top 10 out of 100,000 people that went there. Is because I deliver the truth. People are going to come on and tell you, oh, that's not true for them. What works for me may not work for everyone else. What works for them may not work for you. You have to find. It's like a mechanic. How many times would you trust a mechanic? Let's go with Eugene's thought process of trust. Would you go with a mechanic if you took your car in and said, hey, it's making this sound and this noise, and they said, oh, that's just the fan belt, without them actually getting inside of your car and diagnosing what was wrong with it? It's just like your business. How can someone tell you what to do in your business without actually working with you? And they give you the whole thing. Oh, you need this. You do not need the newest AI tool. You don't. Do they make things a little bit easier? Yes, I use AI all the time. But you got to start at the basics, the foundation to grow. And that's getting confident on camera. Because that's the way you can run faceless YouTubes. You can run faceless, things. Absolutely, you can. But for the majority of people, you still have to get in there and grind and talk to your clients. Let them see you on camera. You can't get there and say, um, when they say, well, what's the transformation? I'm a transformational coach. Well, what do you transform? Well, I take you and I empower you. That's not telling me anything. Stop using these fancy words that everybody tell you to use, because guess what? People are burnt out on it. It's like AI. Every video that they see, for the most part now, they question and they say, is that AI? It is the truth. What are you gonna do? Let me check my notes here, man. This is yeah. I just want to let you know from the heart. Let's get real for a second as we get ready to bring this down to a close. My friends, this is your space. You can choose to do it or not. You can choose to do something different or wait to 2027 and say, new year, new me. This is my year, and get burnt out. Or you can learn how to strategically, you need a plan, you need a system to take you from A to B. And guess what? That's the avatar. I'm not holding back anymore this year. Last year I was that person. Oh, well, no, that wasn't true me. I wasn't. And that didn't help and serve anyone. I had to learn different because I was in a space where I worked with higher edge clients and so forth and high ticket offers. And now I'm coming back home. I'm coming to where I was at, the grind. I'm coming to the people that kind of got me started. That's you. That's a small business owner. That's a solopreneur. That's a speaker. You're talking and people are telling you, hey, go to the next summit. That's not going to get you business, because you get up on stage and you blabber and you talk and no one reaches out to you and say, hey, I want your product, I want your service, I want to have a talk with you. You're not reaching a lot of people going into summits. You're not, because the host of the summit, I'm going to be real, they're telling you you need 500 people on your list, but they can't even get you 50 or 100 people inside of their event. They hope and expect that you can bring your people. Come on now. Am I talking? Am I hitting home right now? Did I just strike a nerve? I don't care if you're watching this on a live or on a replay. Am I striking a nerve? You're going to come in. You're going to say, this is not for me. Next month, you're going to go to another event and say, this is not for me. You got to make a choice. You got to stick with it. You don't got to do it to the point where it's going to make you broke, right? But you can't keep flip-flopping every month and so forth. Oh, there it was right there. I brought it in. Oh, wait, is that the same one? It might be. So, as I said before, and I'm going to say it again, my friends, come and jump into our school community. We're going to teach you how to stream like a boss, and we're going to show you the script. We're going to show you exactly what to do step by step. None of this, you should be doing this. This is what worked for me. We're going to be there hand in hand, watching you perform, giving you feedback and saying, hey, let's work through this. Let's structure this. Let's do this. Why? Because it's what I want to do. You're going to be either remembered or forgotten. Don't be forgotten. Be remembered. Look at that. Look how I just structured that to be able to come out and say it when I said it. What's that? Is that going to stick out in your mind? It is. It happens every time inside my clientele. Every single time. Okay. So let's get ready to wrap this up. I'm going to be looking forward to seeing you come into our community. Oh, also, for any of those that's wondering, I will put these inside of the chat myself. I don't think my team has this one here. I am doing a workshop with Alignable. And in that workshop, let's see, there we go. Yes, can you grab that? Because I don't think I put it on here. Can you grab that workshop link? Oh, not link, excuse me, the visual, the asset, and put it up there with Shar Ross. There we go. On Alignable, how to brand yourself, right? How to be the most interesting person in the room when you step into that virtual room. How not to look, sound like everyone else when that happens. You need to get over this. Like every time you step into a room, this is what it looks like. You need to learn how to brand yourself. Kind of like Heidi right here, right? When Heidi steps into a room, people know exactly who she is, what she does, and the name. They might know everything, but she looks different. I guarantee you that automatically draws attention. And also at that point, you have to remember to continue to get it done. All right. So, really quick, let's make sure that is set there. All right. So, whether you're watching this again on the live or on the replay, if you've got questions, go ahead and put your questions inside of the cheesy chat. There you go. I'm sorry, that was my ADHD brain. I had to work on that right there. Once again, if you want to reach out to us, lion at vibinar.com. Vibinar.com is our website. It's like a webinar, except we add a little bit more vibe to it. Right? That's how we do it, my friends. Yeah, I'm about to roll out because I'm excited. I'm gonna be bringing some more stuff. You deserve not to be on mute. People, come learn. You got the invite. Take it and come learn. Make a decision. You have to make a choice. Now, there is only really one choice to be made. You may think there are multiple, but when you're in that space and you're thinking to yourself, do I stick with the same? Or do I go work with VCA Academy? Do I work with Lion and the crew? Do I join that school community? Yes, you do. Go ahead and push that button. No, not that one. Not the go. Come on. There you go. Push the button. Right choice made. Come and learn how to stream like a boss. How to be confident, clear on this camera. I got one clarity. I said it 15 times. What is it? All that talking, I said what? Come and do what? Yes, join the community. So can y'all get that image back up, that asset back up, just so they can kind of see that there? Yes, that one there. I'm looking at the screen at the same time that I get to see what they're doing as well. No, yes, that one right there. They got a couple of join challenges. This one. Come learn, stream like a boss, get confidence on camera, learn to stream consistently, be consistent. That's what builds trust. I'm not saying not to have trust. He didn't understand or agree. That's okay, right? But if you show up once in a while, people aren't going to trust you. So, it's about trust, not attention. How do they get a chance to trust you? They got to see you consistently. Thank you. So now he just proved my point, right? You can't show up once a month if you told them you were going to show up 4 times a month, once a week, and then expect them to trust you. Now, you can show up once a month if you say, hey, I'm going to hold a once a month workshop or meeting. Yeah. But then if you don't show up for 2 or 3 months, guess what? They're not going to trust you. So people, again, I just said it's the foundation to get where you're going. I'm not going to diagnose your problem without looking under the hood. I can't tell you that you can't get clients or you're not getting them because you're not confident on camera if I don't see you on camera. I can't show you how to position yourself in a space like this. I can't teach you how to use the rule of thirds and use these grids for an example. And I'll bring up this one so it's more prominent. Now, look at this. It shows you the camera angle that we were talking about when my camera is above my eye level, my rule of thirds, so I know exactly that S is going to be right on the line, but I'm cool with it. I don't need to move it over just a little bit. But I use this grid to position my items to know exactly where they're going to be at. We're going to teach you those kind of things. I'm done. My people, that's how you do it. It's time to make money.